Howdy, howdy, everybody. Welcome. Welcome back if you have been here before, or welcome if this is your first time here. I am so excited to have each and every one of you guys joining me today. I just wanted to hop on here real quick and kind of do a reintroduction because I have gotten quite a few new subscribers and it's been a while since I've done an introduction. And then I want to kind of go over 2026, what my plan is for my binders, my savings challenges, my budgeting, and the planning, so to speak, that goes along with it, and possibly even a debt confession / update, depending on how long everything takes. So, these are the main binders that I will be using in 2026, but I am going to just put them to the side for now and introduce myself really quick. So, my name is Randa. I have been I've had a YouTube channel for a few years. It is funny because my YouTube channel originally started out as a fitness / exercise channel. I was going to use it as a way to keep me motivated to exercise, lose weight, things like that. Yeah, it did not stay consistent at all. It didn't really work, you guys. So I deleted all those videos, and then my sister in 2019 got me started into the happy planners. And so I started doing a lot of videos with planning and decorating and things like that. And it was fun and I enjoyed it, but it wasn't really my niche, so to speak. But in part of doing that happy planning, I came across some videos of cash stuffing and savings challenges and things like that. And so I started watching videos of that, and it really got me interested to go back to the cash envelope system and go back to saving money that way. Because back when I was a teenager, I was doing the Dave Ramsey program. And so I was doing cash stuffing. I was doing mostly cash spending, things like that. And I really did, it really did make a difference. My very first car, I paid for by myself, had it totally paid off within 1 year. And, I didn't have any debt. Things were going really good. But then I met my ex-husband, and we'd only dated for a few months before we got engaged, got married. We weren't married. I don't think we quite made it to our third. Yeah, we made it about 2.5 years, and it wasn't working out. And so then we divorced, and by that time I had sold my paid off car, gotten into a nicer, newer car, so I owed on that. We owed on a camp trailer. I was starting to get in debt. And so, yeah. After that divorce, I ended up moving my camper over to my parents' property. I lived in my trailer for a couple years at that point. Met my current husband. my husband. And, we dated couple years. We got married. We have been together 5 years now. In September of next year will be officially 6 years. So yeah, it's been fun. There's been lots of up and downs, but yeah, you guys. And so then 2 years ago, of course, we'd already been married, and 2 years ago is when I really started to do a lot more got back into the cash envelope, cash stuffing, saving money, things like that. And you guys, it has been a huge progress impact. I have money saved up. I have been able to pay cash for things as I've gone along rather than put on debt. Unfortunately, we still have debt. We actually have more now than we did before. But you guys, it is what it is. Learn from our mistakes. Things like that. So yeah, we do have quite a lot of debt, but we are trying to get out of it. We're trying to move forward financially. We've made some changes and that, but this cash envelope system has just made a huge difference with me. And of course, there's been, trials and errors. I've started some things, didn't work out, tried something new. Some things click, some things don't. So it's just, it is what it is, you guys. So yeah, I just turned 32. I am married. My husband and I do have a age gap between our ages. There is a 20-year age gap. I know a lot of people are like, oh my gosh. Yeah, trust me. When we first got together, I was that way. Like, no, not happening. But you guys, my husband and I, we really do click. We have our disagreements every now and then, but it's been good. And of course, he has stepkids that are all, or he has kids, my stepkids. They're all adults. I'm trying to talk too fast. They are all adults now. 2 of them actually have kids of their own. So yes, I am a grandma. Grams, as I say. I try to get the grandkids to call me Grams because that just seems a little bit more hip than grandma. But yeah, you guys. So that's kind of my story. That's some information about me. Probably more than what you wanted to know, but that's what it is. So I did start this cash stuffing journey about 2 years ago, and it's been amazing. And you guys have shown me some tremendous support and love, and I really appreciate you guys. You do keep me motivated to keep going, and it really means a lot, you guys. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into our binders, and I'm going to show you guys kind of what's staying the same, what's changing, and all that for 2026. So this is my main binder. This is my main sinking funds binder. I love this. I love the texture of it, and it's my favorite color of green too. So for next year, we are continuing our Save with Judy. It's a year-long challenge, which will save $300 at the end of the year. This goes towards Christmas savings. I am doing a challenge book from Mini Brick Budgets. Save with Judy and Mini Brick Budgets has a YouTube channel and an Etsy and Ko-Fi shop. So go check them out. And then my main sinking funds are pretty much staying the same. We have our medical, our pup sinking funds, our gifts, which is empty. Empty. My salon savings, which some of it goes to just stuff I need for the salon, like shampoos, blades, guard combs, things like that. Oh, I think I forgot to say that in my introduction, you guys. I have my own dog grooming business. I am self-employed. I have a dog grooming salon, and so I have to, pay rent for the building every month. I have to buy shampoos, blades, combs, all kinds of things for that. So I do try to keep some money in savings for that. And then I also have some money just paper clipped here by itself, which I am saving for Christmas, because every year I do Christmas for my clients. I print all the pictures out of their dogs throughout the year, and then I try to do something extra too. So then I have vehicle for vehicle maintenance, like oil changes, things like that. My husband and I are hoping we can get a house in this coming year in 2026. So we are saving for a down payment. There's nothing in this envelope except for, oops, I didn't do that. Let's do that really quick, you guys. I am using a 100 envelope challenge that I'm cash stuffing the money in, that we're saving up for that down payment. And we have prop money here of how much is in our 100 envelope challenge. But then I got these from Budgeting with the Ginger, where instead of having so many of the fake money, we can just put in how much money is in the bank and then the date. But we are going to put in, we're going to scratch that out. We're going to put 100 envelope. Okay, and last we updated, we had 2002 for 2035. 2004-35. And that is December 2025. 1, 2, 200, 420, 35. Yeah, 2,435. Okay, so we'll just set that there. So instead of having all those, we'll just have this one slip, which will make it a lot easier. So yeah, I just have this here because at the end of the month, when I complete challenges or save money, then at the end of the month, I will go through and reallocate those funds to where they go. So if they go into house, then I just keep track of it here in this envelope and put it in our 100 envelope challenge. We have our Christmas gifts, which is empty, but this, our Merry Christmas funds, will go into our Christmas, because that is our Christmas savings. So that is our sinking funds binder. Well, our high priorities sinking funds binder, I should say. And then we have my wish list binder. And you guys, this is a fourth wing charm. I love it. Ooh, I love it, love it, love it. And it's wish list. So I did change a couple categories in here. So we do have our book publishing, because I also write books and I'm hoping that I can get them published. I have self-published 2 of my books already years ago, but I really want to try to actually get like a publishing company to publish my next ones. So yeah, so I have book publishing, emergency fund. We do have $1,000 in the bank. I'll just go leave that in there. We have $1,000 in the bank, but I do want to bulk that up to 500, an extra 500 this year at least. We have household, which is things like hoses, flowers, just different things we need around the house that's not a typical grocery run. Like, Dawn dish soap, toilet paper, paper towels, things like that. I just lump in with groceries, but household will be just extra stuff. And then this used to be clothing, but I did change it to crafts because I am doing some sublimation items. And so I'm making a lot of things of sublimation, and I do have an Etsy shop, so I'm trying to sell them on my Etsy shop. I do want to start creating some savings challenges and things like that. So I changed this one to crafts, and then this one also got changed. It was just a regular savings, but I did change it to retirement because I really need to start building up money for my retirement in here. So like I said, I am self-employed, so I need to start getting that retirement built up. My vacation, and I have my hubby's vacation, and then an extra place for retirement. And then eventually I want to make a trip to Oregon because I've never been to the coast, you guys. Never been to the ocean or anything. So that is a really big goal of mine, is to someday go to the coast. And I want to go to Oregon. I've heard that it's beautiful there and everything. So that's what my goal is to eventually save up enough money to go there. So those are my lower priority sinking funds / wish list. And then we are going to start, oh, hold on, getting ahead. This is my savings binder. So there's just some different savings challenges in here that I try to play weekly, and these savings challenges go towards either sinking funds or extra payoff, extra debt payments, because my husband and I are trying to get out of debt. So yeah, this is just a fun way to save money and then have it go somewhere awesome. So that's my savings binder, which if you guys have been here before, you've seen me play this. It's just something that will definitely get brought into the new year. I did get a new binder though, so I love this binder. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Sorry guys, I don't have enough room on my desk to put it out to the side, so I have to like turn my chair to put it on a thing next to me. All right, you guys. So a couple of things changing for next year. So excited about it. I'm finally jumping on the wagon, you guys, or however the saying goes. I don't know. So let's see. I do have a bell. So I got a bell so that way in the start of the new year, when I finish a challenge or complete a challenge or whatever, I will ring the bell. Hopefully it's not too loud. I've seen so many of you guys do that. It's such an awesome idea. I haven't done it yet, but I am going to start this year. I have the ding 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 envelope from Donna, powered by creativity. Hopefully you guys can see it. I did go ahead and laminate it, so it's an envelope. Got her trackers in here. And then I did set some ones off to the side to have a paper clip. So yeah, you guys. So that way when I finish a challenge, I can ding 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 and put $1 in here and keep track of my challenges that way. So I'm so excited for that. And then I am going to start doing her $1 a day. Keeps debt away. And again, this is Donna at Powered by Creativity. She has a YouTube channel, an Etsy shop, and then her own website as well. But I've seen so many of you awesome people, awesome channels, you amazing people doing this $1 a day. And I haven't done it because I've been scared to, but I'm going to do it this year, you guys. And you all play it so differently. I don't know. I know that it says $1 a day, so I know some do $1 a day, some do $2 a day, and I know like Laura at Laura Bell Creations, I know she actually does $5 a day. So I'm probably going to switch between $2 a day to $1 a day, depending on how busy my months are. Like January, I think I could probably swing it to do $2 a day. But in February, I know that I am pretty slow in February just because of how my scheduling is. That I had to push most of my dogs back to January to have time off for Christmas. And so January is like slam packed with people being pushed out. And then getting them back on their regular schedule after that. It's going to make February kind of slow. So February, it's going to be tight. So February will probably only be $1 a day. But it'll just fluctuate, you guys. So we'll see. But I'm so excited. And I made January through December. You'll flip through here. We did them each envelopes. And then I have the little tracker that you fill in inside the envelopes. And I already filled in the dates for January. So you have February with Cinderella, Eeyore. I don't know who this is. I guess I've never watched that movie. I don't know who that is. Flounder, Jasmine, Belle. I think that's somebody from Nightmare Before Christmas. I've never seen that movie either, but I have seen that thing a lot. The mice from Cinderella, Elsa. So yeah, so that is my $1 a day. I cannot wait to start next year. And then I also have this Disney dashboard because I am going to try to do the year-long Disney collab. So let me show you guys that. You guys, I made this. I just made this today with the Randa's budget. I was playing on Canva and yeah, I think it's so cute, you guys. I love it. So in here, I have the Disney collaboration challenges. It is a year-long challenge. It is a collaboration between all of these people. Okay, let me see if I can get through this. So you have Steph from Steph's on a Budget. Her partner is Brittany with Budgeting with the Ginger. February is Letty, Party Planner Peppery. Her partner is Vicky from Pink Plum Budgeting. Lysandra from Budgeting with Lysandra. Partner is Ayana, CDBA LLC. April is Laura from Laura Bell Creations. Her partner is Brooke from Bee's Budgets. May is Amanda from Mom Wife Budget Life. Partner is Tammy from Aussie Bee Budgets. June is Norellis from Norellis Budgets. Partner is Terry. It is not too late, Terry. July is Gloria from Save with Glow. Her partner is Melly with Saturn's Vault. August is Carly, Budget with Carly. Partner is Bree from Breezy's Budget. I don't know if I said that correctly or not. September is Veronica, Weekly Budgets. Her partner is Victoria from Victoria's Budgets. October is Becca from Becca Budget 777. Where are we at, you guys? I had to pause for a moment. Okay, Becca's partner was Lacey at Blue Kiwi Budgets. November is Pansy from Pansy Budgets. Her partner is Mayra from Cash and Color Budgets. In December is Jenny, the Dramatic Panda, and her partner is Renee from Patina Deville Designs. Oh my goodness, you guys. So, this is a collaboration between all these people. In order to get this collab, you have to go to each one of their YouTube channels and then therefore go to their Ko-Fi shops, and these are all free on their Ko-Fi shops. It just takes a little while because, like I said, you have to go to each one of their YouTube channels, Ko-Fi shops, and then get the challenges. But it's a year-long challenge, you guys. So we have January. It's so beautiful. So, so pretty. Then you have February. You have the Winnie the Pooh, and then you have Ariel. And some of these I did print both sides. Then you have Tiana from Princess with the Frog. You have Monsters Incorporated. And I like this as a Autism Awareness Month. And you have Beauty and the Beast. June is Pocahontas. And I don't know if my printer goofed up or not, but there's flowers over here to color in, but they are so light. And then there was an extra savings. So I'll probably do this one just since that one printed so incredibly light. And you have July with Lilo and Stitch, and then Lilo's girlfriend, I guess. I don't know. I haven't seen that one with her. The Aristocats, Up, and then Zootopia. My husband and I just watched Zootopia 2 a couple weeks ago. So good. And you have Aladdin and Cinderella. And then this is just an extra savings with Mickey Mouse. And then you have trackers. And thank you for saving with us. So yeah, I've never done saved with the collaboration before, so I'm super excited to start this in January. I cannot wait. And so that is what our little Disney dashboard is. And I just figured I would keep it in here with $1 a day, just to keep things simple. So that is the Disney, and then the rest of this binder is just other savings challenges, like my Save with Judy tracker, and then all the game boards and stuff that I want to play and save eventually. There's a ton in here, so yeah, you guys, that is that. That's the back page. I made this on Canva too. I had fun on Canva today, you guys. I'm trying to explore and figure things out. And I also made this as well, because I'm trying to make my own year-long challenges to start doing with my minis. So I made these. I messed up with this one. I got the box for this one out of alignment than the other two, but that's all right, you guys. And these are my own personal pictures. So I still have to make the rest of the month, but I made those 3 today, and that's good. So let me know what you guys think. And then if you are interested, please let me know, because I'm debating whether to put these up on my Etsy shop or even start a Ko-Fi. So if this is something you're interested in, let me know. And honestly, if I can figure out how to do like a free Google Drive or whatever, I'll probably just offer it as free for you guys, for all of you guys' love and support. But I'm not sure how to do that. I need to figure it out. I know I've seen people post, freebies with the Google Drive and everything, but how do you do it? Honestly, how do you do it? If you can leave me a comment, I'd love to hear from you, or a link to a video that explains it. I've tried to look for them, and all I get is how to put like digital products on like Etsy and things like that to sell them. It's like, no. I need to know how to save it, like from my computer. How do you save it and get it all together to do it? I'm not tech savvy, you guys. So yeah, there is that pretty much. That is my new setup for 2026 and kind of what's changing, what's being added. Not a lot changing, but I am excited to add in the $1 a day and the ding, ding, ding. I feel more like a part of the group that way. And of course, I will keep this here. This is my pouch where when we finish a challenge, whatever we finished gets put in this pouch. And then at the end of the month, we go through, we pull out all the challenges, see how much we saved, and reallocate those funds to where they go. So we'll definitely keep doing that. All right. Is my... Oh, okay. I was worried my phone battery was about to die, but it's not. All right. And this is my kind of all things planner book. This is my 2026 money goals. I did do a 2026 planner lineup video where I went over these, but do it one more time real quickly. So I'm hoping to save at least $5,050 from our 100 envelope challenge to save for our down payment for our home. I know we'll need more than that, but at least saving that is my goal. I'm going to save $1,400 for Christmas next year. I want to complete the Disney collaboration that I just showed you guys. I'm really, really hoping that I can actually stay up with it and get it completed for the whole year. I want to add $500 to emergency savings. I want to start saving for retirement. I want to track and cut back on our expenses. Our debt goals is I want to pay off my credit card, my hubby's credit card, and our Synchrony credit card. That is my main focus for 2026, you guys. Before we get into our debt, let's go here. Let's see. Okay, and then we have our monthly expenses. So every month I try to keep track of our expenses. We have a lot, you guys. We eat out way, way, way too much. So I do that every month. And I want to get way, way, way better with that next year. And then I also have our sinking funds. So for this year, every month I have gone through the sinking funds. I did make my own trackers at first. There it is. So you see we have December through February, and here is my totals of just going through all of my envelope categories, which they've changed throughout the year, you guys. It's personal finance. Things are apt to change. So it did change, but I've kept track over the months. So I had my own tracker, then I changed it. And then I got these ones from Snow Gardener 307. Say, who was this? So I purchased this from Snow Gardener 307, and I really love it. It makes it a lot simpler. So yeah, I keep track of my sinking funds throughout the year. So I will keep doing that. And I'm thinking about doing like a weekly check-in with you. I don't know, not a weekly check-in, but I don't know, you guys, maybe not. It's not really that exciting. I was thinking about showing you guys my sinking funds and doing an extra video with that, but it's really not that exciting, guys, so maybe not. All right, let's make sure we're still in frame. We are. Okay, so let's go to our debt confession. Woo-hoo-hoo. Makes me so nervous. Okay, so this year, you guys, I am so ready for next year that I'm already considering us into last year. This year, in 2025, everything in purple is what we paid off in debt. So we paid all this off, which added up to approximately $9,900. So we paid all this off last year. So exciting. Unfortunately, 2 of the credit cards we paid off have things back on them again. Wah, wah. So right now, between what we paid off and what we paid down, because we paid them off, like I said, we paid the 2 credit cards off, and unfortunately, there's money back on them again, and then we still have paid them down from what they were. So between what we paid off, what we've paid down on our main lower debt, we paid $14,932 in 2025 off and towards debt to bring our debt down. So this is from last year. This year, I did it again, you guys. This year, okay, and then this is kind of starting over for the new year. Our big debt, like our car, our trailer, and our pickup, I that's not our focus right now. So we don't need to worry about it right now. Our main focus on paying off right now is our credit cards. So my husband has 2 credit cards. We have a Synchrony, and then I have a credit card. And these are our number one main focus. And right now I'm mostly focusing on my credit card because it is the highest. And I know that to do like the debt snowball, you start with the lowest amount, which would be this one. But you guys, we figured my husband pays $200 on each of these credit cards a month. So it won't take him very long to get paid down, even just doing the minimum payments. Whereas this one, it's going to take it a while to get paid down. So that's why we're focusing on this one, because it is $3,406. So I am hoping, one of my goals for this year, which is to pay all of this off. All these ones I am hoping we can pay off this year. And then we can focus on our 4-wheelers and the IRS, because we owe on back taxes, unfortunately. And then once we get those tackled down, then we can focus on our big ones. That seems like it will be forever. So, and just focusing on those little ones. Well, I say little, but to me they're not that little. They're still huge, but compared to the others, it's more doable, so to speak. So that is $7,202 that I am hoping to get paid off next year, which would be approximately, $600 a month. That can't be right. Yeah, that's not right. How did we figure 760 plus 1698 plus 1338 plus 3406? $7,202 divided by 12 months. $600 a month. Okay. So if we can do $600 a month, we should be able to pay these off. So maybe, I don't know, you guys, my mind's suddenly like figuring that if we can do 600 extra on this one and get this one paid down in a month, then we can get this one knocked out. Maybe we should do the snowball method. I don't know, you guys, because I've been like back and forth on this, but what scares me is the Synchrony we wouldn't use. That was an oops on my part. My husband and I went to the fair in September, and they had these air purifiers. That's what it is, air purifier machines. And so we talked to him, and my husband has a little bit of asthma. He has diabetes. I get sick a lot with colds and stuff. And so he was talking about the humidifier. No, the purifier, and how, it keeps you healthier, yada, yada, yada. And so we decided to go ahead and get it. It was a lot more than we thought it would be. And I don't do conflict, you guys. I hate conflict. So after we were talking to him, and after, things were kind of rolling for us to get it, and he said how much it was, it's like, oh. And by that point, I felt that it would be rude to leave. I know. It makes a lot of sense. Let's spend a bunch more money that you weren't planning on because you're too scared to be rude and say, that's more than I thought. Goodbye. So no, instead, my husband and I sat there for like 2 hours talking to the guy, going over our options, and we got a Synchrony card to get it, you guys. It's so stupid. So stupid. But now that we have it, I have to say I am glad that we have it. It's made a huge difference in my health with being sick all the time. So yay, it has made a difference. So I am thankful for that. But yeah, you guys, so I don't know, but then like with my husband's credit cards, we had them paid off once and then he used them again. So it just makes me nervous on paying them off, how soon it'll be until there's money back on them again. but then I've done the same thing with my credit card. But it needs to be gone. I'm over my credit card. It needs to be gone. Paid off, done, gone, boom. So that we can focus on these ones. Because I really want to get debt paid off, you guys. So yeah, I think that is it going into 2026. Probably way, way more than you guys wanted to know, but hopefully not. So yeah, that's just a little bit about me. Going forward into 2026, what I'm adding, what I'm changing. I'm not changing anything, really. I'm not really changing anything. So, yeah, you guys, that is it. And did I show you I don't know if I showed you my budgeting sheet. Hold on, let me... Oh, that's way over there. Never mind. I won't show you guys my budgeting sheet. You guys have probably seen it before, but I weekly budget. So I have a budgeting sheet of where I list my bills here because I'm on a flexible income, so I don't have a set income. So how I budget is I kind of, oh my goodness, I'll just grab it. It'll be easier if I can see it. Hold on, you guys. Okay, you guys, I am back. I tell you, this office is so squished with everything. My little desk that I film at, it's like a built-in desk. And so it's just kind of not a corner, but, a little nook in the room. And so you're already kind of wedged that way. And then we have a file cabinet right next over here where the wall comes out. And then a kind of bookshelf organizer over here. So there's just enough room to get my chair in between the two. So it's a really a squished area. Anyways. And this was clear across the room. But this is my weekly budget. So as I was saying, I have flexible income. So I do not have a set pay every week. So how I do that is I will look ahead and estimate, going off the dogs I have scheduled for the week. I estimate their fee and, add it up for the whole week. And then I usually take off 1 to 150 of that to account for no-shows, cancellations, things like that. So I try to budget for lower than what I should actually make, just to be in the safe zone. But sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't, you guys. So anyway, I got marker on my thumbnail. That's awesome. So this is kind of how I do that. So like I said, I'll add it up, I'll take off some money, and then I'll just kind of estimate that. So I'll put that estimation here, what I actually made, and then if I have any rollover money from the previous week, or if I get extra, I'll put that here and the total for the week. And then I list my bills here that I need to pay for that week, the due date, the amount, of course, Here, I just put extra spending. So if I make any like Amazon purchases, if I go to McDonald's, if I grab something at Hobby Lobby, if I order stuff off Etsy, anything that's not budgeted, I'll put here. And then I have like savings, like for my savings binder, how much that is. And then my cash envelope categories. So it pretty much stays the same. So groceries is 100 every week, taxes is 70, business 20, medical 20, Christmas is 23 to meet that goal for the next year. Say with Judy's challenge, my mini savings, my box challenges, my Disney collab, the Disney collab, and then $1 a day. So I already have those set amounts. And then if anything else comes up I need to save cash for, I'll write it here, but just putting in the amounts makes it easier. So if I have extra spending, then I'll categorize it like into eating out, crafts, online buying, and I'll item it here an amount, and then we total it all up of what our income was, our bills, cash envelope, savings, extra, what I purposely left in the bank account and the balance. And I'm usually always off, so then I added this down here of left in account, and my figures are off by however much. So that is how that works, you guys. And while I have this planner out, I want to talk to you guys about my YouTube schedules. Okay, so I kind of want to change it up a little bit, you guys. So I want you guys' opinion. I almost forgot to add this part. So I typically do a Monday minis. And if you watched my last Monday mini video, then you'll see that I asked you guys' opinion. There are so many Monday mini videos that I feel like not all of them are able to get watched because there's so many. And it's a fun savings, you guys. I love it. So I definitely want to keep doing that into the new year. But I'm thinking about switching the day I do it on. So I'm really considering changing it to Wednesday and calling it Winning Wednesday. Because I know that Monday minis is a big thing. Taco Tuesdays is a big thing. And then I know that some people do their minis or their tinies on Thursdays as well. So I'm kind of thinking about doing Wednesdays. And then also that way I won't film it ahead. Because I typically film Monday evenings and either Wednesday or Thursday evenings. That's when I film during the week. So when I film Thursday, I do my Monday minis. And so I can't talk to you guys about how my weekend went or anything like that. And I feel like I'm not able to talk to you guys about all the going-ons. So I feel like if I change it to Wednesday, that way I can film it Monday night. And then that way I can be more current on what I talk to you guys about and things like that. So I want, what is your opinion? So if I go that route or not, my YouTube video schedule would be on Tuesdays would be our weekly cash stuffing where I do, the weekly cash stuffing, of course. And then probably I will also do the Disney collaboration with that weekly cash stuffing. Wednesday would be our minis, our Winning Wednesday with our minis. It'd just be Wednesday instead of Monday. And then Thursday would be our savings day where we save in our binder and just save up money that way. And then Friday it'd be our box challenges because I am playing box challenges. They're a lot of fun and they're just an extra savings. So that would be my schedule. So Tuesday, weekly cash stuffing. Wednesday would be our minis. Thursday, our savings day. And Friday is our box challenges. So let me know, you guys, on what you think of that schedule and what your thoughts are on the minis. Like I said, I like to be current with you guys, but I don't film over the weekends because our weekends are usually so busy. My husband isn't home for a long period of time, so we have a lot to cram into those 2 days, and there's usually other plans in the mix, and so yeah. And I don't like filming when he's home. I'd rather spend the time with him. So yeah, you guys, that is it, I think. This turned into a super long video. I apologize. I hope that you guys stuck it out. Hope it wasn't too terrible for you guys. If you did stay till the end, I really appreciate it. Please give me a thumbs up if you liked the video, and please be sure to leave a comment. I do love to hear from you guys. And again, thank you to all of my new subscribers. A big thank you to everyone who's been following along with my journey. And if you guys are new here and decide to subscribe and continually come back, thank you. I really appreciate it. I know building up my YouTube channel, it is a goal of mine. I would love to build it up, but in the same token, it's not a priority. Doing this has kept me continually motivated and on track with my money, and that's the important thing, you guys. I love sharing my journey. I love how it keeps me, oh my goodness, not grounded, like motivated, and yeah, to keep going. So I do appreciate your support, though. I really do. Your support keeps it to where it's more motivation for me to keep going forward. So I do appreciate you guys' support. I would love, your likes and your subscribing and your comments if you feel so inclined. And yeah, you guys, just thank you so much for everything. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. I hope that you guys are ready for the new year, and we will see you in the next one. Thank y'all so much, and God bless. Bye.